Tell her to bring the domino so we can play spades. Tell her to tell her to call Paul so he can pay Peter. Because he was over here yesterday looking for some money. That's how they be, y'all. I be on the fucking floor. Tell her to bring some seasoning for the pork chop. Miss it in that flour. Sneak over here and eat some of these crackers. You like, my mama made let me tell him everything be about food, y'all. That's how I be for real too. My mama made some chili. Like, shut the fuck up. My mama made some chili. You got some crackers. Come over here and get some. Look, they always got some kind of con too, y'all. I ain't even playing. They be kind to people. Come over here and get, you can have some, you bring some crackers. Like, this little motherfucker be tripping. I look like I eat Snickers. I look like I'm that nigga from Monsters Ball. Oh, man, he would have been perfect to play Javon. That would have been the perfect person to play Javon. I like I'm on Monsters Ball. Get your fat ass over here. How the fuck you hide? What's Halle Berry say you hiding all that shit? Get your fat ass in there and shut up. You always got some type of fucking con. Tell her come over here. Tell her come over here. Tell her to bring some my 735th attempt at quoting the tweet to open as the reply instead. Yep, I don't know how to work this shit either. I be thinking it's me, but it's not me. It's not just me. Tell her to bring some olive oil and some lemon juice so we can eat good. So we can eat our crab legs. That's how my man gonna be, y'all. I'm gonna get a man just like this. Like, he be just laying in the bed like this. He be fat. Tell me something good. I be like, jalapenos, motherfucker. Jalapenos, bitch. Jalapenos. You need me to dick you down. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Like, look at this fat motherfucker. I'll be talking about his ass too. Talking about him bad to his people. His fat ass. He gonna step down, drink up all the Kool-Aid and use up all the sugar. Bitch ass nigga. Okay, y'all. So I was looking at, let's talk about ZZ Mills, Baba UK, and Akon. So Akon is in this interview, and it's like, I'm for real. I think Akon was stressed out in that motherfucker. I would have just been like, I gotta go. Fuck you, young thing. PYT, pretty young thing. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to I wouldn't have been able to like actually be in the interview because I would have been pissed off. Like, first off, the stuff came from my show, y'all. So I guess when I started telling them that whatever they doing is treason, like if they using stuff from me, like from my personal life, like they actually looking inside of her, listening inside where I'm at, having people mess with me in the bathroom. When I'm at the library, they want to have these conversations, all this different stuff. And it's like, this shit don't come up on no everyday shit. You see what I'm saying? So if y'all stalking me and then like I was like they giving it to the UK, that's proof that the queen was stalking me too. So I was like, you know what? Don't do that shit, man. For real, don't do it. I'm talking about all the questions. I'm like, that's the second interview that I just saw on Instagram where it's like ZZ Mills is involved and he's telling her something. And it's like, that's all the type of shit I do, you know what I'm saying, on my show. So let's talk about the relationship we're talking about. Like, Akon was really like getting into a heterosexual relationship. So it's like he was saying how when we are connected to a person, it's just easier to love. Like, ain't nobody coming home and trying to argue with you. And that's all this person that stalks me does, is send me to somebody that wants to argue, that wants some type of fight. And it's like, what are we fighting for? You see what I'm saying? What is the argument for? Like, I never had arguments with my friends. I never had arguments with my boyfriends, even if we broke up. Like, we just never have a situation where we argue. Now we gonna fuck somebody up together. We gonna fuck them up together. But ain't no situation where I gotta come home and every day I gotta have some issue with my man. Until I was in an abusive relationship. That was Marcus. Every time I get home, whenever me and him together, like say for instance we had today together, he'll just start some shit so he can leave. It's like -1 degrees outside. Y'all understand what I'm saying? He'll start some shit, and this was in Texas, y'all. It was hot as fuck in Texas. This nigga start some shit so he can go. And it's like, no, you just go. Like, as an adult, you just say, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends, and you just go. You don't have to start no shit. Or if he there by himself, he gotta cheat. He'll have some chick over there. You see what I'm saying? In my house. And it's like he forever wants some type of drama. Like, if I'm not the woman for you, then you go live with the chick. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's like, why the fuck is it you gonna put me in a situation where I gotta be in a situation with you, where I gotta be drama, like where I gotta be drama every time we together. So y'all, I stopped coming home. I started working 2 jobs. Like, I just worked another job. When he said he wants to get me pregnant, y'all, I was like, fuck that. Nah, nigga, I'm finna be out. I'm be out every motherfucking where I can, because ain't nobody trying to have no baby by you. And so it's just like, that was it. Y'all see what I'm saying? It's like, sometimes you got to get the fuck away, because that motherfucker ain't no good. And so when he was talking about that, I'm like, that's an abusive relationship for real. Like, when you come in the door, somebody got to go through your phone. When you come here, you see what I'm saying? If the person cheated, he abusing you. And now when he get there, you still in an abusive situation in your head. And that's something that people don't understand. If the person views what you did as cheating and you don't want to talk about it, right? And then you want to come home like y'all still together, like everything gonna be made up and stuff, you are actually putting that person in a situation of abuse. Y'all understand what I'm saying? That's mental abuse. Because y'all gonna get to the point where you don't want, like, she gonna want to go through your phone, or he gonna want to go through your phone. They gonna want to see what's going on and all this different stuff. And it's like, for real, why would I want to stay in a situation like that with anybody? Like, it's like y'all don't ever think about it. Instead of, if y'all just sit down and talk about it and come from a real place and say, hey, I did this because, or I did this because, like, I always get an example of A Star Is Born. When he cheated on her, she came home and she saw him and she was like, okay, cool. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like, I know why you doing this dumb shit. But what if you in a situation where you don't understand? Like, y'all just had cookies that morning, y'all was laughing and talking all night. You see what I'm saying? Like, you were actually giving him good emotions, and he was seeming like he was reciprocating. And then you come home and he fucking somebody else. That's a different situation. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's like, you are now put me into a situation of abuse. Because, like, I'm thinking everything cool, and you haven't, like, let me know that everything wasn't cool. And that's a different situation than, like, what he was talking about. He was talking about, like, being in a relationship with somebody just, like, nagging at you every fucking 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I've been a nagger too. I've been a woman that nags too. Like, this ain't good enough. Like, this ain't not. And then I realized, like, why would I keep doing this shit with him? And I know this not the man for me. I thought about it, y'all. I had to actually sit down and be like, that's not the man for me. Y'all know what happened? I was dating this one guy. I was dating two guys, okay? I wasn't with either one of them. I was dating them. So the other guy had to leave. He had to go somewhere. When he left, I was just left with the other guy. Look, I was left with the other guy. The other guy is just, the one that left is just perfect for me. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, he cooked. When he cook, he share his food. He'll be like, take your lunch at this time because I cook some food I want you to eat with me. So we'll go out to the car and eat. And we be laughing and talking. We don't even want to go back into work, y'all. And then it's like, when he had parties and stuff, like, he had African family, African friends, he'll just let me, like, hang out with him. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like, when I go, it ain't no drama. Everybody just, like, trying to see who I am and talk to me, and he checking on me every once in a while, because I'm not a clingy person either. So when we at the parties and stuff, I just walk around, go get to know somebody, go hang out. By the time that man come back, I probably have like 4 or 5 people I'm sitting with and talking to. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. It's just that's the difference. And he just like, that shit was sexy. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like he'll try to come check on me, and he like, she danced, and then he'll come check on me again. I'm talking to some other person. He'll come check. Like he ain't got to check on me for shit because I'm a like a natural mingler. You know what I'm saying? So what else I like about him? It's just like he always take care of me without me thinking about it. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like he just always take care of me without me thinking about it. I don't care about the woman he supposedly with. I don't care about why he leaving. He gave me his scarf too before he left his favorite soccer team. It was AC, it was Inter Milan or AC Milan, which were mine too. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I like international soccer. So then the other dude, he don't do none of this stuff. Y'all understand? Like it's like I gotta force him to think about me. I gotta force him, but he want to be with me too. You see, I'm talking about like it's like, but he want a relationship too. And so it's like you don't really want a relationship. So then when the other guy leave, that means that the person that was fulfilling me is now gone. Now it's depleted, and I'm left with you. And so it's like I just start nagging at him like, this shit ain't cool. And it's like the whole time, really, I'm too young to really think to myself, this dude ain't the dude for me. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like he even waited to have sex with me. Like the other guy, he waited like for real, like until he was about to leave to sleep with me. And I had known him already for like a year. Y'all see what I'm saying? And he didn't even really sleep with me. We just slept in the bed together. He just held me through the night. We didn't even have sex. So it's just like the whole fact that like you got one person that just naturally take care of you, and this other person you gotta force them to do it. Ain't no fucking way I need to really be with this other person as much as I am with him. Y'all see what I'm saying? And the food, man, his cooking was like the bomb. That shit was good. Sometimes I can taste the fucking chicken he made in my goddamn, like I be like, man, that chicken was so fucking good. And so it's just like that's it. It's like sometimes y'all have to sit back and think to yourself, do I have to fuss at him every day? Do I have to wake up stressed out every fucking day? Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's supposed to be like you took a joint, like you smoked a joint. That's how I felt when I was with him. It felt like I smoked a joint. It's been like I didn't feel like that with more than one person. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? Like I've been in healthy relationships. It feel like I just fucking smoked a joint. I feel like he fucked the shit out of me. This nigga ain't never just stuck his dick in me a day in his fucking life. And me and this other nigga fucking every night. And you see what I'm saying? It's like, and I wasn't satisfied. So that shit, it don't make sense to me. Like it's like y'all have to start evaluating your relationships, and you got to start early. You got to start young. You can't force people to be in situations that they don't want to be in. And so that's what Akon talking about. Like heterosexual people, we don't like. First off, I don't want nobody out here to say they know me to be something that I'm not. You see what I'm saying? Come and tell me then. Come say that shit to my fucking face. And then the other part of that is like, um, don't criticize me or put me in somebody else's shoes. Cause I'm gonna be myself no matter what. I'm gonna be myself regardless. So when I saw that show, I was like, yep, that shit from my show. And that's some shit I say too. So yeah, I don't know. Like as far as boyfriends go, he like top tier. You see what I'm saying? He that VSOP. He that nigga I put on that top shelf. And that's the truth. Cause it's like when he take care of me, or if he was with me, I didn't even know I needed to be taken care of, y'all. That's how good the relationship was. I didn't even know I needed to be taken care of. And I'm talking about it just be without fail. He was like, come on, let's go eat. Come on, let's go here. Put on the dress so we can go party. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it is. And it's been Hispanic men for me. Like Hispanic men are like that for me too. Like it'll be like they take care of me and I don't even know what I need taken care of. I had one guy, he used to leave me food on my door because I be going in between jobs. And he'd be like, I left you a sandwich on your door. So go stop and get you some food before you go to work. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes I be so tired. He leave a sandwich on the door. I come to the door, be bugs in there. I'm like, somebody put that shit in there. Ain't no fucking bugs finna go into that fucking sandwich bag like that. Y'all be caterpillars and shit like that. You like, somebody put that shit. You see what I'm saying? Somebody stalking me. But for real, like, he'll just come and drop the sandwich off and whatever. You see what I'm saying? At that time, I was being stalked and didn't even know it. I'm on the second floor. It's a bag of food hanging on my door, and it's closed up tight. I open the bag. It's like caterpillars, like I said, all type of ants and shit in there. You just like, ain't nothing crawling around the door. I don't have no roach problem. I don't have no issues at the apartment. So somebody put that shit in that fucking bag. So it's just like I didn't even put two and two together. Like somebody was stalking, So what I'm saying, somebody came and fucked with my shit. But at the same time, it's like for real, I've been in some really, really good relationships, and that's all I'm saying. And that's it. That's like a good relationship where somebody just they with you and you don't even know how important they are to your life. So that's it. Like it's like I always have somebody that'll take care of me, and I wasn't expecting them to take care of me. Y'all see what I'm saying? It's always a surprise. So 20 habits happy couples have. They make time for one another. That's the other thing. Like, I'm talking about, like, you like when a man that are gonna say, put on some shoes, let's go. Let's go to the park and walk around. Or let's go to the mall and hang out for a little bit. Let's go over here to City Museum and play for a little while. You see what I'm saying? Like you want somebody that's gonna be there for you. I got off early, let's go do something. I'll pick you up from work. Leave your car there. We're gonna go eat, and then you see what I'm saying, we can pick it back up later. Like it's like always something. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I say y'all gotta be friends. They always kiss goodnight. Don't go to bed. Don't go to bed, man. Like I said, I don't really argue with my friends or anything like that. Like you don't be no situations like that. They know how important I love you can be. Um they usually we don't get to the point where they say I love you, because sometimes I break up with people early, stuff like that. Like if I feel like I'm gonna be a problem or whatever, nagging too much, I'm not satisfied, I'm not happy. Sometimes I try to talk about it, but for the most part, it's like, nah, we cool, we could just break up. And usually they do be in love with me. Like they'll tell me, like, yeah, I just love you for real. Like it's like I'll marry you. Like they always say that too. They communicate their feelings, which I'm easy to talk to, so it's easy. They learn each other's love language. That's cool too. So like when he was doing all that stuff for me, like when we get married or be together, he gonna want me to do that for him too. And it's like it won't be a problem because he is actually teaching me how to love him or how to care for him. Just the same as you always teach people how to care for you. So if you nagging and complaining all the fucking time, if your man come home and he start doing that shit to you, how the fuck you gonna feel? And that's when you gonna see their true feelings. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So if they meant to do that shit like where it was like antagonizing, it'll come out. So if you do what they did and they start getting pissed off about it, it's because they was really antagonizing you. So pay attention. But if you do what they did and they like do it out of love, you will realize if you felt like you was being antagonized, you will realize that person wasn't antagonizing you, they were just loving you. Y'all see what I'm saying? So it's like do unto others as you had them do unto you. They have date nights. Me and Elder, we always have like a date when we go to pick up food and stuff like that. Like we'll go to a restaurant or something, like we go to get Guatemalan food, so we'll just eat at the restaurant, or like we'll go and get lost and stuff like that. They make sacrifices. Like sometimes you have to for the relationship. You don't have to sacrifice too much. Even if you marry, you gotta let them know, like you gotta stand your ground. Don't give up your whole life and you don't never get to where you have to go. They give each other space. So like when Akon was like, if I come into the house and somebody mad at me for looking at my phone and all that stuff, that's the problem. So what I would have is the opposite. I get them their space and they'd be just in there wanting me to like say something to them. So when I went out with this guy named Da Vinci, he came into the house and he was on the phone the whole time. I was in the kitchen cooking. So I'm not paying attention to him for real at all. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like it's like this not even a situation where I need to give him any attention. Like I got shit to do for my son. So when that happened, he wanted me to argue with him because he was on the phone. It's like, sorry. I dated a guy named Tony in Frisco. That was a different situation. He was like an African guy too. And it was my birthday and he called me to take me out to eat. And he sat on the phone the whole time for my fucking birthday. I was like, I just quietly was like, Tony, why you invite me out and you was gonna be on the fucking phone? And he was like, I ain't even realize I was. And he was like, I'm gonna put the phone away. Y'all see what I'm saying? So it's like, I could have been like in there getting upset and cussed him out, but it's like because me and him cool, it's just like that's all I said to him. And it's like he not, y'all don't know this, but yeah, he a cool dude, cause he called me. He's like, Tony, you called me. So what the fuck going on? He ain't really gonna tell me what's going on because it's probably with some other woman. But that's the thing. It's like I gave him space, but in that situation, it's like, nah, give me some respect. You know what I'm saying? So with the Da Vinci person, I give him space and he wanted me to crowd him. And it's like, I'm not that woman. You see what I'm saying? I'm not the woman for you. So it's like they just keep wanting this fucked up ass relationship from a healthy person. It's like you're not gonna get that. They laugh together. One of the best relationships I had was me and this guy. We used to have sex and we be laughing. The same thing with Aurelis. When we have sex, it's just like we just talking and playing. Like we just, it ain't that serious. Y'all understand? Like it's not that fucking serious. It's just we having fun. I don't know. So it's like, so even outside of sex, we have fun. We be laughing and joking the whole fucking time we together. So it's like that's cool because then that's like somebody that's desirable. To see him smile and walk around and be happy, that shit dope. That's some sexy shit. They always have each other's back. And that's the truth. I have all my little homies back. They don't raise their voice. They are patient. Like it ain't no reason for me to holler at them or nothing like that. It's no reason. Even if I get mad at them, it ain't no reason. They work their problems. They work through their problems. They don't give up. Exactly. Because I make people my friend. They listen. I listen too. They don't compare their relationships to other exactly because it's about us because we the ones in that room. They are spontaneous. Like I said, it's like always something where you just like, let's go here. That's why I try to teach my son. Like you don't always have to be on the schedule. So like sometimes, like I said, I get up and like let's go drive and get 2 hours and go get something to eat. They don't get others involved in their relationship. They don't have to because sometimes it's just peaceful. They check in throughout the day. I hate when a motherfucker be like, don't be texting me at this time. Don't be calling me at this time. I don't got time for it because I'm not that type of person. If I get excited and I want to talk to you, then I'm going to call and talk to you. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like I want to have a limit to, oh, I can't call you now. I don't do what, fuck you. They give thoughtful surprises, and that's the truth. Like if somebody knows you or whatever, like I think about my son all the time. I'll be like, okay, even when he was little, it's like I always had a gift for him every time I see him. And that's it. Like that's how you feel. Like it's like that's how you know. They make time for intimacy. Yes. Yes. Spontaneous fucks is like so great. They set goals and that's it right there. It's like, okay, so I know you want to do this. Like I always tell people, like you be mad at your man talking about he a rapper, he want a studio and all this shit. Girl, you better build a nigga studio in that fucking closet. He'll be so happy. And it'll be cheap as fuck too. And so that way you just get to keep him at home. That's it. That's all that shit is. You can fuck him in there too. Shit. A spontaneous fuck in the studio. So and it's quiet. The kids will never know. It's for you too. It's a padded wall. So yeah, pad the wall too with some of that foam. So it's like, yeah, just or even you see what I'm saying, this tiny house or get like a little, if y'all got a house, get like a little gazebo or something like that. Like one of them little sheds or whatever. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like a place where this person, and you can do that for her too. If she need a studio, then she'll make her a fucking studio. Like keep her ass at home. And so it's like that's it. Like y'all, that's why I had this show is to teach y'all how to be in a relationship because the shit y'all little kids thinking or whatever, because y'all listening to this music and you ain't never really seen a relationship because of how everything has been set up, how your parents probably single parents, how dating goes to, how now we got fuck boys and all this different shit. It's not enough older men with sense now, so we really are trying kind of like in a younger dating pool, I guess. And it's like you don't get to see a prosperous relationship because usually people who have prosperous relationships, they really are private people. And so it's like because as soon as somebody gets into there, if y'all get a little water in that motherfucker, y'all gonna fuck it up on purpose. You see what I'm saying? And so y'all gotta leave people shit alone. That's it. That's all I'm telling you. Like a prosperous relationship is usually private. Like they telling you, oh yeah, we go through this, we go through that, but they really keep to themselves. You see what I'm saying? You can't come in their house and try to tell them what to do. You can't meet them nowhere with no fake ass hoe and all that stuff. So it's like y'all have to really watch out what y'all doing. Somebody else was talking about this today about this what is this Blueface? So they was like Blueface bought that girl all them roses and she dropped them on the ground. And so it's like if you with a different type of woman, she would have gave the roses out to the women that was outside. So that's the truth. So Blueface, if I was in that situation, I probably would have gave the roses to the women outside. Because it wouldn't be a reason for me to keep them. She got cameras and shit all around her. She outside, like, don't give them to me, baby. Don't give them to me. He trying to actually give wealth to the people that was selling the roses in the community. She getting the roses and she just sitting there dropping the roses on the ground. And now she on everything. I gotta go somewhere. I gotta be here. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And it's like they don't have no heart. They don't have no love. Now he's showing her love, and it's like, but she can't give love out to everybody else because she ain't ready. And so y'all will be upset if he say, well, I don't want to marry her. I don't want to be with her. And that would be why, because what's happening is it's a selfish situation. It's like she want that attention. She don't want it's like she can't think outside of herself. And so it's like she not even grown up yet, because at 8 years old, you're supposed to learn how to think outside yourself. You think of everybody else around you too. You not only yourself, but everybody else around you too. And you can still be selfish with that too. So in that situation, in that relationship situation, if he break up with her, I really do understand, because it's like you with a woman that does not see what you are here to offer the world. It's not you become a rapper so you could just give her roses or do this. Like he was out there helping the community, but he don't got nobody to support him in helping the community. So if he meet the right person and she do something different than what she did, that's gonna make him care more about her than anything. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like it's like even in like they actions and stuff, even in your actions, they can tell. You see, y'all gotta grow the fuck up. And growing the fuck up means that if you with somebody, that's your partner. And if you with somebody, think about the community. You see what I'm saying? You got to be on the right agenda to be in a relationship too. So that's just something else I noticed too. I was looking at that. It's like he is a heterosexual, but she don't know what she is yet. She don't know herself. Y'all understand what I'm saying? She don't know herself. So is she want to be there talking like she knows what she talking about, but she don't know herself. She a bully. That's what that is. It's bullying is something else, narcissism. So yeah, it'll be hard to be in that type of relationship. He's saying, yeah, I'm doing this for my girl, this and the other, but he ain't nowhere with her. That's why it's like it's always where we breaking up or something like that, because he can't be with her like that. She not there with him mentally. So he can't even talk to her about it. So it's a disconnection. He has disengaged himself from this woman, and that's all y'all seeing right now. So anyway, and the messed up part about it is they put it on TV, so another woman will see this. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? Especially these little college girls, because these college women ain't no joke. Especially these little HBCU women, they ain't no joke. They'll see that shit and they'll go and infiltrate that bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So it's like he'll do whatever he can he doing stuff for the community, and he got the money. So you on here showing people your relationship, and he can go back there anywhere and get his dick sucked, get his toes rubbed, whatever the fuck he need, because y'all in here, it's a public relationship. It will be infiltrated. It'll be infiltrated. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's like you putting people in y'all fucking business. So that shit over. I'm telling y'all right now, they gonna break up. That shit ain't even finna happen. She ain't right in the head. So anyway, they see the Shante Brown Sugar Talk under Black Unicorn is telling y'all to have a great day.